I just checked, it's been 9 months since my last upload. And I remember earlier this year, I wanted to post a video once a week. And clearly that did not pan out. And I feel like I have that goal every single year. I don't know, I just feel like life just gets in the way sometimes. And I know it's no excuse, you know, there are people who work full-time jobs or even more, and they still have time to sit down, film, and edit their own stuff. And I've always envied those type of people and their work ethic. So I thought, maybe let me just stop taking it so seriously and just, you know, make whatever I want. Because the whole point is just documenting whatever I guess I'm doing at the time. I have a new project that I'm very excited to do with you guys, and that is I realize you can't really see it, but I'm building a new PC. That's just a whole bunch of parts that I bought during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and I forgot how expensive PC building is. But I guess a quick little side note, my PC right now it just turned 8 years old. And I built it in my 3rd year of college. And it was actually one of the first times I filmed something or filmed a video or like wanted to make videos. Because I think like Fortnite was super popular at the time. I thought I was gonna get into streaming or some kind of content creation. I never edited that footage. I never learned how to edit. I think I filmed it on my phone. And yeah, but that was actually like, I guess the kickstarting to the idea of content creation, and like thought it would be cool to build out this PC with you guys and just, I guess, talk about what's been going on lately, because I feel like there is some new stuff that has happened and I never really got to share it with anybody, really. But hint, it does involve finally getting a job. Can we get a round of applause, please? Okay, I'm actually on the clock. I hope they don't see this, but I'm actually, because my job is remote and technically I'm supposed to be on until 3 o'clock. So technically I'm getting paid to make content. Don't tell nobody. Okay, let me get started because it's gonna get dark soon and I really want to be able to make this film with some type of lighting. So cue the music.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again.
Alright, so finally finished unboxing everything. Finally have all of these parts unboxed, and yeah, so this was like initially it was supposed to be a $1,500 build and ended up becoming around a 2,000-ish plus build. It's really just like the case fans. The case fans, like almost another $100 just because to stay within the ecosystem of nzxt, because there's a lot of compatibility issues with nzxt and they make you like stay within the ecosystem. But minus the case fans, we have the, what is this? The 990 Pro NVMe M.2 SSD, 2 terabytes of storage. I also have another 2 hard drives on my old PC. It's 1 terabyte SSD and I think a 2 terabyte hard drive. I think I'm just gonna take out the SSD and put it in this new build. I still don't really know what I'm doing with my old PC. Thinking about giving it to my sister because she doesn't have any type of, I guess, system to game with, and I feel like she may want to get into some kind of gaming, or I don't know, video streaming it, I don't know, something, but she definitely needs like a new system, so maybe I can build something for her in the future. Next piece, we have AMD Ryzen 9700X. This one it's my first time building with an AMD, I guess, system, but my last one was Intel, and I think AMD was just like on the rise. I was very skeptical on switching over to AMD because I feel like every computer system I've had was Intel processors, and so this will be my first AMD build. I know Intel's a little bit better for editing, but I feel like I edit more on my laptop anyway, so. But I will do some editing obviously on this PC. This guy Oh, don't even get me started. Why is RAM so expensive right now? It's like 200, no, not 200, it's like 50% more than usual. Like this was 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, 6000 hertz. A year ago was probably like $100 to $150. This is going for like $400 right now. Like the market price for RAM is actually insane, but I got this for initially $300. I had this at it was $250 in the cart, and as was in the cart, it got sold out and I had to buy it at $300. And then I ended up going to Micro Center to just compare prices in person, and found this one, the same exact one that I was gonna get for $50 cheaper. So I got it for $250. We have obviously the NZXT case fans. I don't know why I spent more money on that. We have a 750 watt Be Quiet PSU, power supply, platinum. I think my build was around 500 watt. It was like 498 watts that is needed to power it. And I think you're supposed to do 1.5 times the actual power of your computer. And it ended up being, I think, around like 730-ish. So initially I was gonna get 800, but I wanted to just cut back on pricing. And I think even 1.5 times your wattage is not overkill, but it's just like the recommended. And it still is a lot, so I got that. Probably one of the main reasons why I even wanted to go NZXT is because of this CPU cooler, or AIO. First time also using liquid cooling. When this first came out, well, this is like the latest version. It has like a cool screen to, I guess, check overall GPU and CPU temps and like customize it as well. And when this first came out, I think NZXT was one of the first companies to even have this type of product. And ever since then, I guess I was a little bit of like a NZXT fanboy and never bit the bullet on buying anything from them, but I set a goal to finally build from their brand. It's 280 millimeter. Everything I got was on sale, and I know 280 millimeters. There's only 2 fans on this one. I think the 3 fans looks a lot nicer within my case, but it's like an extra $100 just for another fan. Obviously, it would be better cooling, but it's not super necessary depending on, like, I guess my use case. And this should be enough, hopefully. And now I have the Asus B650 Tough Gaming motherboard. I know Asus is a little bit under not deep water, but having a lot of mixed reviews, even though that like, or when I was just really into like PC building and stuff like that, Asus was like a super high reputable brand, and they obviously still are, but I don't know, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of mixed things recently with like their products, and I was a little bit skeptical at first, but I don't know, I feel like people who have negative reviews on products, I feel like people would more go out of their way to leave a negative review than a positive one. So we'll just see how this goes, but you know, nothing crazy. And the best one, oh my gosh, I guess this is also Asus, but I got a GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. I think this is the most expensive piece, so usually this is supposed to be the most expensive part of your PC. But usually when I was PC building at the time, most graphics cards are being sold at like resale value, so they're like 20 to 30% more of the actual price. But a lot of the graphics card they're like at retail or MSRP, and the one or the piece that is like so overpriced right now is RAM. Pretty sure it's because of AI, at least that's what I've seen in most videos. It's not looking too hot. I feel like it's only gonna get worse from here, so I'm like kind of happy I'm finally upgrading my PC, because it's probably gonna end up becoming even more expensive next year or the years after. So what better time to upgrade than now? That is every piece I have. And I have I guess I'll show you guys here. I think I said H7 before, but this is actually the H6 RGB Flow by NZXT as well. It's a dual chamber fish tank type of PC case. You see it's like the angled. It's a little thicker than usual for a PC case, but that's because this is where all of the PC parts are obviously going to be going, and this entire back compartment is for cable management, hard drives, and I think a little bit more space for airflow. But yeah, that's the design. We'll see how this build goes. I feel like the past few days I've been watching a lot of PC building videos in relations to my build or PC parts, and I just feel like a kid again, just deep diving into something and like really just getting into that rabbit hole. I feel like I haven't gotten into a rabbit hole of like anything recently, but yeah, I hope this build goes smoothly. Oh, I almost forgot. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I got this new screwdriver set. I don't think I even own a screwdriver set. It's nothing crazy, but it has like 30 pieces. It's a magnetic which is pretty much like the main reason why I bought it, to just make the PC building experience a lot more convenient. So yeah, let's get into the build. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. And I also have to clock out of work because it's time.
She said take your time, what's the rush?
Motherboard, you kind of have to focus.
I said baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
So yeah,
she said take your time, what's the rush?
that we're supposed to.
I said baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I can smoke already, so hard in my blunt is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said take your time.
I think I'm like 25% done. I finally got the motherboard installed into the PC case with the CPU, RAM sticks, and M.2 SSD. So I think I'm gonna take a little break now because it's 6:15. I've been doing this for over 2 hours, but I feel like I started a little bit earlier, even during work. So I think I'll take a little break, make some dinner. I think my mom just came home, so I don't think I'm gonna finish this by today. So I will, I guess, see you guys soon. Okay, so I am back now. It is 9:27. I just made dinner and had dinner with my family, so I'm gonna get back to the build. What was the last thing I did? The last thing I did was put the motherboard in the PC case, so now I think I'm supposed to put the AIO and CPU cooler on, and then I'm also gonna install the bottom, because I have some extra case fans for better airflow on the PC, for better cooling temperature control. Let's give this a go.
Like you and I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. I bring nice things. Slide city, slide. Plenty of the man tryna get in the bed, so I'ma get slouched instead. I know it's gonna make you beg. What would I do if I didn't love you, babe? And what would I do?
So I'm not gonna be able to finish today. It is currently almost 12:30 a.m. and everyone's sleeping, and I don't want to keep moving around and talking to the camera, so I'll probably finish the build tomorrow. I installed the bottom of the PC fans. I didn't plug them in, and I realized I don't think I have enough case fan headers on the motherboard. I already have one splitter or one like control hub by nzxt coming in the mail, but I feel like I might need to get another one, and that's like another 40-50 bucks. So the build's looking good so far. I just hope everything that I've done so far was correct. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to cable management tomorrow or whenever I start day 2 of the project, but I will keep you guys updated, and hopefully we can get this done soon so I can actually edit this and start either gaming or editing another video. So I'll see you guys in day 2.